How's everyone doing? I'm Dr. A.J. Kumar, PhD. We are reading Familia Romana, or Lingua Latina per se illustrata. And so this is one of my longer range projects, which is I want to learn Latin so that, or at least be able to read Latin, so that I can read some classic math books that are still not translated into English. English is the only language I know. So I looked in the printed copy just to see how long it was, and it's like, yeah, here it is. Puer Improbus. So improbable, or maybe improvisation, something like that. I don't know what that means. So capitulum tertium, which would mean chapter 3. It's like 5 or 6 pages. So Puer Improbus. Scena prima. I don't know what that means. So let me highlight the word. Puer, I think means boy. Uh-oh. I don't know, my drawing, if I click, yeah, it works if I click. I don't know why my drawing pad isn't working. Doesn't matter. Well, it might matter later, but Scena prima. Personae. Oh, scena, that must mean scene. Scene 1, okay. People, Julia, Marcus, and Quintus, those are the kids, right? Julia cantat. I don't know what cantat means. Lala. Julia Laeta. I don't know what that means. Marcus, Saint Marcus Laetus Nonest. St. Might mean like quiet or something like that. La 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 la. Okay, the drawing. Pulsat must mean hit. I'm just looking at the drawings, sorry. So Julia is being a little girl and is making a lot of noise. Oh, it's... That could be it. It's like hissing. Okay. Julia later. Maybe it's loud. Julia cantat. I don't know what cantat means. Okay, Marcus iratus probably means irritated. Julia cantat. La 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 la. Marcus ilium pulsat. I'm guessing pulse means like hit. To hit. Iam, I don't know what iam means. Iam Julia non cantat sed plorat. Cantat. Ooh hoo 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 hoo. That she's crying. Well, the bitch deserves it. Marcus read it. Ha ha. Okay, so Marcus laughs. I don't know what cantat must mean says. Plore means, that might mean like I implore or begs or something like that. I'm thinking it has to do with the word implore or explore. Who knows? Quintus Marcum videt. I don't know what that means. Marcus non videt quintum. Quintus quid Marcus puellum pulsat. I'm going to have to read this multiple times. And get out Google Translate to figure out what these words mean. Okay. Marcus Quintus iratus est and Marcum. Okay, so Quintus hits Marcus. That's a weak-ass punch right there. I mean, you don't have your... I mean, look at this. Look at this angle. His foot, his back foot isn't planted here. And look at the angle of his arm. Right. This isn't... Is this like a... No, this is a terrible form. And I don't even know anything about fighting, and I know that. I mean, it's just basic physics. You should have your back foot planted. That's where you're going to get all of the power for. I mean, it's just... Shit. Italians are all faggots. That's why they lost World War II. Anyway, Quintus is irritated and hits Marcus. I read it. What is yam? Yeah, okay, I'm going to have to look these up. Yam, okay, scene, person. Yam, non-redet. I don't know what redet means. Marcus. Marcus irritate. Okay, Marcus hits Quintus back with another faggy punch. I mean, look at this. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, he's leaving himself open. It's just pathetic. Julia. Where is mother? Julia. Julia Amelia non videt. Okay. Julia Emilium vocat. Okay, so vocat must mean to speak. Mater. Marcus Quintum pulsat, so they're fighting. Marcus irritus. St. Marcus Julium pulsat. Okay, so, wow, this family is just mean. They just immediately resort to violence as their means of solving problems. I mean, and then they don't even know how to hit. I mean, probably the reason they can get away with violence being like their main way of dealing with each other is because they. I mean, look at this form. I mean, am I maybe looking at this? No. See, this foot is crossed in front. So, wait a minute. Is this his right foot? That's the question. If this is his right foot, no. I mean, no. See, I was initially thinking, are his hips pointed towards me, or are his hips like? I don't know. Doesn't matter. See here, you can see his ass cheek right here. So, and look at this guy. I mean, he's up off the ground. Why are you jumping into this guy's fist, you idiot? Put up your hand. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to reading. Julia implores for Amelia, okay. Mama, Marcus hit me, okay. Amelia venti, so she went to go get a coffee, okay. We're going to have to look this up with a dictionary. Second scene, Amelia, Julia, Marcus, and Quintet. Okay. Interrogat must mean question and respond. Amelia asks, why did you call me? Probably. Quintus responds, Julia te vocat, so Julia called you. Amelia asks Quintus, cure, I don't know what cure means, cure Julia plorat. Quintus responds, Julia called quia because Marcus hit her. Way to blame your brother. Amelia, quid, what? A boy hit a little girl. F-U. Cure, why? Cure must mean why. Cure Marcus Julium pulsat. Quintus. Quia Julia cantat. I don't know. I don't know what cantat means. I think once I figure that out, it'll make a little bit more sense. Oh, Julia, my little girl. Marcus the boy. Proba. What does probus mean? Non est. Marcus est. I don't know what probus means. It probably has to do with probability and the word probably. Julia is a proba girl. Amelia interrogates Quintum. Where is Julius? Here, why not venite? Does venite mean here? Vide must mean like find. Respondet Marcus, pater dormi. So he must be home. Dad is in the house, maybe? Mater non te, sed me interrogat. Amelia, shut up, boy. Where is your dad? Okay. Quintus says, you're not my mom. Wow. I have seen this exact conversation at Walmart many times, so. Quintus, I don't know what hic means. Pater non hic est, sed Marcus hic est. Quintus Iulium vocat, pater pater. Iulius Quintum non audit neque venet. Cure Iulius Quintum non audit. Am I recording? Let me make sure. Non audit. Audit must mean to like call. Okay, I'm not getting this at all. So I think let me go back to the beginning and get the Google Translate out. Let's try that. Okay. Canta. Sings. Oh, okay. Sings. Okay, well, she probably sucks at singing, so. Okay. Pulsat must mean hit. Beats. Okay. Oh, that makes even more sense. Beat. Okay. Juliet plor must mean weep. Okay. Okay, what does redat mean? Laugh. Okay. What is videt? Sees. Oh, vision. Okay, that makes sense. Quintus sees Marcus. Marcus does not see Quintus. God damn it, my cat is back. Quintus. What? Marcus hit the girl and laughed. Yeah, fuck you, Marcus. And you know, I mean, sometimes you have to hit women, but, you know, be civilized about it. Anyway, you don't want to actually hurt them. Quintus is irritated. Okay, irritus must mean irritated. Quintus is angry that and hit Marcus. Okay. What is yam? Yam means now. Okay. I am non... Okay, Marcus is no longer laughing. Marcus is irritated and hits Quint. What does iratus mean? Angry. Okay, irritated. Julia, where is of course, the woman goes and calls the cops. Julia cannot see Amelia. Okay. Julia calls out for... Okay, vocat, I can figure that out. Like vocal. Mater, Marcus, and Quintum are fighting. Does that mean... Okay. Marcus, Marcus, okay, Marcus hits her again. What is Marcus's deal? Is he just like one of those problem children? That just like immediately starts hitting people? Julia cries and Amelia... Okay, Amelia venite. What does venite mean? Amelia, okay. Maybe like venture, something like that. Anyway, scene 2. Amelia, Julia, Marcus, and Quintus. Amelia asks... Quis. What is quis? Why? It must mean why. Oh, who? Who called me? That makes more sense. Julia called you. Okay. Amelia asks Quintus. Here must mean why. Why? Okay. That's not a word in English. Why is it
Puer. Puer.
That's not a word in English. What are you talking about, Google? Translate from Polish, of course. Quintus responds, Julia is crying, I assume because Marcus hit her, but that's right. Okay, because her, okay. Because Marcus hit her. Okay. Amelia, what? Puer. Okay, a boy hit a little girl. Foo. What is F? F. Why did Quintus? Quintus is... Everyone in this family sucks. Quintus is like a fucking tattletale. Like, Amelia's there crying. I changed my mind. I said Amelia probably deserved it, but it just seems like Marcus overreacts to everything by just like he's mad that she's singing. Okay, see, now I have an analogy here because my cat is right up here. Come here, sweetie. Alright. So I have this cat who just showed up, and she is the most annoying cat in the world. And I think I can empathize a little bit with Marcus because I get annoyed at this cat a lot. And I think a little girl must be way more annoying than a cat. Anyway, let's see. Okay, why did Marcus hit Julia? Because Julia was singing. Okay. Quintus, why are you... See, this is the thing with low-status people, is that this is the snitching thing, is low-status people can use snitching as a means to ingratiate themselves among authority figures, which is, anyway. Amelia, oh, Julia, get your ass out of my face. Anyway, my parva, my little girl, Marcus, okay, what does probus mean? Maybe if I understood the title of this section. What is your problem, you... Okay, get on my shoulders and sleep. Oh, does it mean good versus bad? Honest. Okay. That's interesting that they equate true or... Okay, so probably means likely or true. Okay, that's interesting. That's the... I wonder if I can think... So improbable means unlikely to be true. Probably. Okay. This cat is just standing on my shoulders like a fucking parrot. And, okay, I'm happy to have you on my shoulders, but you gotta, like, stand still. Okay, sweetie? Digging her claws. I have, like, calluses in my shoulders from the cat's claws. Anyway. But, you know, I can empathize with Marcus a little bit. Because I get annoyed with this cat a lot. Hey, sweetie. Yes. Anyway. I understand what's going on a lot more. I hate everyone. I don't have any opinion about Amelia yet. Julia just seems like... I mean, she has... like Marcus, if he's just hitting people randomly if he's like hitting his little sister, first of all, Julius probably is not a very good individual. I mean, people who have kids like this tend to not be great people. But like why is he just hitting his sister out of the blue? And then, I mean, yeah. Anyway, Amelia asks, okay, why is Julia crying? Quintus, okay. Marcus is not a good boy. Marcus is a bad boy. Okay. Julia is a good girl. Quintus, you little shit. Amelia interrogates Quintum. Where is Julius? Why is he not here? Is that what this means? Ow! God, you bitch! Why did... Ow. Like needles. Amelia... Julian... Okay, I don't understand. Okay, oh, doesn't see him, okay. Pater dormit must mean to sleep. Okay, I'm going to put you down on the bed. Okay. 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 Pater dormit. Okay, Dad is sleeping. Okay, I have to, one sec. I gotta go get a coat and then I can have the cat on my shoulder. Alright, 1 second. Where's a coat? There we go. This should do the trick, which is, it's a vest. Hi, sweetie. Hi. You can get on my shoulders in a minute. There we go. There we go. All right. That's much better. Okay. What do you want? Put her on my shoulders, she immediately jumps off. Okay, Dad is asleep. Ma, you... Okay, I don't understand this sentence. Okay. Sad. Mom asks you, but not... Ah! So he's talking to... He's talking to Marcus, okay. Oh, maybe Mom's not... She's not asking you, she's asking me. Maybe something like that. Says, shut up, boy. Where is Dad? Dad, not... Why do they have all these dumbass accents? Dad is not here. Let's try. The father is not here, but Mark is. No shit. Okay, they start calling for their father. Why is Quintus crying? Oh, he got hit. Okay, so I can understand now a little bit why he's like going anyway. Okay. Julia Quintum non-audit. Audit must mean here. Okay. Julius. Okay, not audit. Hears. Okay, neque. He doesn't hear or see because. Why does Julius not hear or see? Julius doesn't hear him because he's asleep. Marcus. Aha. Father. What is neque? Nor. Father sleeps. Neque. That doesn't make sense. And doesn't hear you. Okay, so que I think means like and. And then neque means also not. Also does not hear you. F.U. boy. Amelia is now has her panties in a bunch, and I can understand. The mother says to the children, tux, what the hell is tux tax? Tux tax, tux tax. Ah, beats him. Okay. Well, it just seems like beating is how they solve every problem in this family. I mean, it makes sense they have slaves, so. Julius now hears him, and he is not, what does that mean? Yam means now. Father doesn't... Okay, that makes sense. Scene 3. Oh, god damn it. How many more scenes do we have? Okay. Okay, we're... Alright, so I'm going to more or less ignore the exercise. Let's read scene 3. Okay, this involves Julius, Amelia, Julia, Marcus, and Quintus. Maybe his name is Quincy? The 5th. He's not even the 5th child. The 5th. He's the 2nd child. Oh, maybe did like Amelia have an abortion or something? Do they have abortions back then? I mean, abortion I guess technically includes miscarriages, but anyway. Quintus. I'm going to call him Quincy because Quintus is just such a stupid name. Father is here. Amelia says to Quincy, Amelia doesn't hear Quincy because Marcus is crying like a little bitch. Julius sees Quincy and asks him, why is Marcus crying? Quintus responds, Marcus is crying because mom is beating the shit out of him. Okay. How old is this kid? I mean, he can't be that old if his mom still can physically overpower him. Anyway, Julius said, but your mother is... What does said mean? Okay, and maybe, but what? Said means like but, I think. But why is mom beating Marcus? Verber. Well, words literally are violence. It's right there in Latin, isn't it? Anyway, Marcus is getting beaten because he's a bad boy. Speaking of bad cat. Anyway, Marcus beat up the little girl. Julia, Mama, Dad is here. Amelia sees Julius. Amelia. Tus, what is tus? Does it mean your? Your Marcus boy is bad. Oh, is she like his stepmom? Because that's an interesting twist to this story if she's his stepmom. F you, boy. Good boys don't hit girls. Yeah. I mean, kind of sometimes, let's just leave that question. Okay. Boy. Okay, this must mean boys who hit little girls are bad. Okay. Julius is mad. See, this is a problem, which is that people... This is a big problem with witness testimony, because Quintus and Julia could have just made this entire story up, and now Marcus is getting the shit beaten out of him. Okay. Julius is irritated okay. With the bad kid and starts beating it. Okay, yeah. Marcus is crying. His mom was just beating him up. Why do you have to beat him up as well? This is like such a... They have no way to solve problems except by beating the shit out of each other. This is not a very nice... I would not want to be in this family. What is latus? Oh, it means laugh, I think. Quintus is delighted and Quintus is delighted and is laughing. Julia is not delighted and is not laughing. Why not? Okay, yeah, okay, why? That's the good question. Why is Julia not laughing? She is not laughing because Marcus is crying. Julia's a good girl. You are not a good girl. Alright. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're almost done. The boy laughs, the girl cries. Why is Quisus... Let me just translate this. Who is the boy who laughs? The boy who laughs is Marcus. No, he isn't. He's just getting the shit beaten out of him. What? Is this a new scene? Okay, Marcus is crying. To like implore, that means like to beg. So crying, okay, that kind of makes sense. I used to have a dictionary. I loaned it to someone and then they lost it. A dictionary, the American Heritage Dictionary of Indo-European Roots. I gotta go get that back. Or the Oxford English Dictionary is pretty good. I am gonna fucking strangle you. Okay. Okay, Puer Rita. That means the boy is laughing, the girl is crying. Quiz. Who is the boy who is laughing? No. I would think it'd be Quintus. That might be a typo. I would think it'd be Quintus who would be laughing. Let me translate that sentence, see if I got it right. The boy who smiled, is he like a masochist or something? The fuck? I mean, this family is fucked up. I mean, maybe that's why they're hitting each other all the time, is they like it. What a fucked up family. Okay, why is the girl... Why? Who is the girl who is crying? Is Julia. Okay, I think this is supposed to be Quintus, I think. And I don't have my pad. Maybe if I unplug it and plug it back in. It's not recognizing it. Let me put a text note. I would think Quintus would be the laughing one. Typo? I don't give a shit, cat. Let me make a red question mark here. Okay, the crying girl is Julia. And the crying cat is going to get her neck snapped. Come here, sweetie. Come here, sweetie. Come here. Come here, sweetie. I think the cat is hungry, but I'm not going to go and feed the cat in the middle of the video. Anyway, we're almost done, so. Marcus. Where are we? Okay, Marcus, he hit the girl. Marcus, who hit the girl, is a bad kid, bad boy. The girl who Marcus hit is Julia. It's Julia. Julia called Amelia. Amelia, who Julia called, is the mother of the children. Amelia beat the shit out of Marcus. The boy who Amelia beat the shit out of is Marcus. Okay, right. Who called Quintus? Oh, who did Quintus call? Okay, so there's this is something I'm going to have to pick up quite a bit from context. And I'm sure if I study, you don't learn this stuff from Quim. Probably the particles that my mind is discarding are really important grammatically. but I'm like in English we don't really there's not a lot of meaning hidden in particles. There's like possessive particles, and that's pretty much it. But in Latin, it seems like they're grammatically significant. Anyway, Quintus called Julius. Julius, who Quintus... Oh, the it might be like the whom thing. Quem. Whom did Quintus call? Okay. It might be the whom thing. Oh. This is the first time in my life it's actually been useful to know who versus whom. Assuming that that's actually what the rule is. Julius, whom Quintus called, is the father of the children. Julius, Quintum, Julius did not hear Quintus. Whom did Julius hear? Julius heard Marcus. The boy who Julius heard was Marcus. So, Quintus, who presumably is mobile, went to call for his father, and his father didn't hear him. I mean, how hard... Who is texting me? I don't care. But Marcus was... Amelia was beating Marcus so hard, and he starts crying so hard that he wakes up his dad. I mean, it's hard to pick a bad guy in this story, because I think this whole family is just terrible. Amelia, I haven't seen her do anything really bad yet. Anyway, the girl who... The girl who was singing is happy. The girl who was crying is not happy. Leta might mean like light-hearted, something like that. The boy who the girl who hit the girl is bad. Okay. I'm not going to read this grammatical shit. Maybe in the future I'll go back and look at this, but I just... This type of, like, really specific detail, that's just not... no. Now my cat wants to get fed. Fuck you. Okay. Okay, I'll let you out. Okay. Get the fuck out. There we go. Unbelievable. Who hit Julia? It was Marcus. See, these questions about the story. See, that you know, I'm okay at reading. Not great. I tend to. But anyway, I would score very poorly on reading tests when I was a kid, because what they do is in school, they have me read some boring story, and then right, it'd be like this in English. Like in English, I would not find this story interesting at all. I'd read some boring fucking story, and I wouldn't absorb any of it, but I'd like hear all of the words, and so I'd just be like scanning and reading, and then they'd ask me a bunch of questions about the story. And of course, I wasn't paying attention to the fucking story. I mean, you know, it's like... Anyway. So who did Julia hit? Or who hit Julia? Marcus. Why did Julia cry? Because Marcus hit her. Quintusne, so that's a question particle. Quintus. Okay, so Quintus and... Did Quintus also hit Julia? No, I don't think so. Whom did Quintus hit? He hit Marcus. I can't remember why he hit Marcus. I think Marcus is just being... I think Marcus, like... What did Craig call it? Wall-to-wall therapy. Something like that. Some army euphemism for beating the shit out of someone. Which, I mean, that's what Amelia did. Why did Amelia show up? Because, I think because Julia called her? Yeah, who Who did Julia call Amelia? Why did Julius not hear Quintus? Because he was sleeping. Whom did Julius hear? He heard Marcus when he was getting beaten up by his mom. I mean, you know what? This just seems like a typical Mexican family, and Italy is sort of the Mexico of Europe, so this kind of makes sense. It's hard to believe they had an empire. Anyway, let's see. Why did Marcus cry? Because his mom was beating him up. Did Julia laugh? Let me look that up. Okay, did Julia laugh? No, that was a key point, because she doesn't laugh at other people's pain. What a I mean, they're trying to... I bet there's a dark side to Julia. Anyway, okay, this is saying, is Marcus accusative, or I don't give a shit. Nominative versus accusative. What is dormit? That means to sleep. I don't know what not... This is asking me questions about Latin grammar, which I don't care about. I mean, I care about it to the point I can understand it, but I'm not going to study, try to memorize the details of grammar right now. Later, maybe, but you can't just learning shit out of... No, I'm not doing that. I don't even know what accusative and nominative mean. Alright, that's the end of this chapter. Thank you for watching and listening. See you in the next chapter. Bye.